Okay, girls, so we are here. We're in this question here, question 4, and we're going to create this table. There are two ways that you can do it in your class. You can either, because you already have your rule here, you can either graph this first and then insert a table of values, or you can start with a spreadsheet. I'm going to start with a spreadsheet. So in A is going to be X, and this one is going to be Y. And I know that Y, I'm going to put the rule is equal to 5x, take away 10, fantastic. And it's referring to the variable reference, not to the column called X, but to the reference, okay. And then I have my value here. And my values start at 0 and go 1 up to 10. So I'm going to go 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and you see that I am getting the values already filled in here. So 0, this one is going to be -10, and the next one should be -5. Good, and this one is 0, and this one will be 5. And if you have been following what I'm doing, I know that this is going to be 5, 5, 5 plus 5. So this one is going to be 15. This one is going to be 20. This one is going to be 25. This one is going to be 30. This one is going to be 35. And this one is going to be 40. And we know that because I know that my gradient is 5. So I know that the increase of my rise is 5 because my run is 1. I have explained this in videos before, so I'm not going to take too much time explaining it here. This says plot the points on the table, the following runs, and join up the line. You should find that your points line on a straight line. So first, they're giving me here exactly the y-intercept here. So we're going to plot it here. So I know that this one is going to be here. And I know that my gradient, as I say, was 5/1. We know that from here. So my gradient is 5. So I can go just from here and start counting. Okay, if this one is 2, this one must be 1. And this one is 2, and this one is 3, and this one is 4, and this one is 5, and this one is 6, and this one is 7, and this one is 8, and this one is 9, and this one is 10. So if I go 10 and I have to go up by 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is only here, and this one is going to be 0. So it means that each one of these lines is going to be 2. So I'm not going to be doing what I was going to do, that I was going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. So my first point, I know that is going to be here, but because it's in between, I don't like that. So I'm not going to put this point here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the points that are exact on the grid. So I know that this one is here, but I can jump into the next one. I know that 2 will lie on 0. So I have here 2 goes into 0. And then I know that 4 will go into 10. And I check here, 4 goes into 10. So 4 tens. And then 6 will be 20. And you can check your values. I'm not making it up, but you can check in your calculator. But you can also see here 620 and then 830. So 830 and then 10. Wonderful. And you do this with, if you were doing it in paper, you take out your ruler now, so you make a perfect line that goes through all your points. And remember that your line, you put it with a double arrow. Hopefully that double mine is not going to work, sorry girls, but you should put your double arrows both sides here and label it. This graph that I did was y equals 5x take away 10. Wonderful. Okay, next section we'll do it in the next video.